Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm glad this actually went up live my first try. I've been having some issues here every time I try to start my stream. Anyways, we're gonna get back into the Space Marine 2 Warhammer. Really good game. I haven't played it in like a week though, so gotta warm up a little bit. But I'm gonna try to dive as deep as I can into the story and get as much as I can done here. Maybe try to beat it within like 2 or 3 streams. But I don't know if there's like multiplayer or anything. I'm not sure.
It seems the traitor's motives are unmasked.
Seems.
You doubt they wish to stop Aurora?
You will soon learn that when dealing with heretics, nothing is as it seems. Restocking. Reloading. For the
You told Akaran the Mechanicus must be stopped.
Why? The artifact we saw in those classified files may be of Chaos origin.
Why wasn't it destroyed?
It is immensely powerful. They believe they can control it.
And you're just gonna hand it over to lose? Let it continue?
These are my orders. Need to reload.
What are they doing?
It matters not. Kill them.
Let us tear off their limbs.
Those slaves for Colescott and gain the notice of the changer of ways. Die for the true gods.
The coward witch vanished. Another barrier. Sustained by the water, no doubt.
Purge the heretics so we may destroy it.
Gladly.
My own eyes to see.
Area secure.
Now the altar. With this, we shall defy death's grasp. They will not get past this. Reloading weapon. Recovering. Munitions secured. The spell is broken. They are attempting to breach the doors.
That is no simple sorcery. Look how twisted the altar has grown. It seems alive. If it lives, then let us teach it of pain and death. It reeks of the warp.
Raise the armor of your contempt and snuff it out.
Look! It shrinks from us!
Then keep close and endure. We must disrupt the spell.
The heretics sent such a meager force to meet us!
Show them the error of their ways.
More abominations that wish to die! Monstrosities soon.
Special tactics ready. Changing magazine.
Righteous their blades of grass.
Yeah, this power sword is insane.
Let us relieve them of their delusions, brother.
Hold this ground.
This game is fun, man. I hope there's like a multiplayer or something. I don't know.
Back to the warp. Restocking.
Scanning for hostiles. Swapping magazines.
Vengeance from Magnuson is chosen!
Words as hollow as your fallen brothers.
You at least can stop.
Their champion lies defeated. Sorcerer, send it back to the war.
The altar is vulnerable. Destroy it.
War gear prime. Quickly, destroy it.
Dance for Immora's amusement!
Tear it down. We can destroy. Their sorcery is undone.
Lieutenant Titus, the Lance of Jove, status report.
We are patched up and on our way.
See you at the objective.
The Emperor protects.
Lance of Jove, stand by for extraction.
Affirmative.
In the name of the Emperor, open the doors! Morius lose.
I owe you my existence.
Come with us.
To where?
The battle barge.
Compliance, but I must speak with Archmagus Nozick at once.
He's dead.
Dead.
You are to replace him. Lose.
Approaching battle barge, docking in 1 minute.
The power source. It's dangerous.
I have spent my life studying it. I assure you it's quite safe. In the right hands.
Arrogance.
Arrogance?
Why must the Mechanicus meddle with the unknown?
We follow the will of the Omnisire.
Go ahead.
Titus, report to Captain Akaran immediately on arrival.
Confirmed.
Titus. Captain Titus was killed on the Forge world of Graia over a century ago. He died holding the power source in his hands. Not even an Astartes could survive power of that magnitude.
Morius Luz, come with me.
We must report to Captain Akaran.
Plug those Promethean links immediately.
Administering maintenance.
I will need a repair crew before my next flight.
Yes, Lord.
Take note of the battle damage for the engine sears. Armor plating in sections 28B and 40E is compromised, along with void seals. Portside aileron is jammed. Portside afterburner has shrapnel lodged inside. Pressure test the fuel system after the leaks are sealed. Heavy bolters require a full resupply. Short-range sensors have been rendered useless. Make that a priority.
I'll make the necessary arrangements, my lord.
That's pretty cool how they did the subtitles there. I haven't seen that in the game in a while.
Every small task has its own meditation on glory.
What was that between you and Luz?
Irrelevant.
I disagree.
That is your right.
Brother, we only want to help you.
Help! You almost cost us the mission, and now you speak of help.
Confirms contact with heretic Astartes. How many? Master Military forces report multiple contacts with Rubicae throughout the Hive City.
Still no heretic ships on scan.
Lord,
Heretic Astartes. They're showing up in every Hive City on Avarax. We're already overstretched by the Tyranids. The traitors have us off guard. The Adeptus Mechanicus tell me Aurora is ready. They say the weapon will work.
sir.
I know your concerns, Titus, but we may have no choice.
Can we at least warn Calgar of the danger?
Impossible. The astropathic relay on Avarax has been completely surrounded. Every attempt we've made to break through the Tyranid lines has failed.
Can we vox a message in?
There's a dead zone around the relay. Something's interfering with our vox comms.
We have to get inside.
Emperor, save me. I've tried. Now the Tyranids have launched an attack on our defenses. We're pulling back to the fortress. We'll make our final stand there.
Battlefield projection. Magnify C3.
Where are you?
There. The Hive Tyrant.
We've had no reports.
It's there. We kill it. We break the synaptic connection.
It scatter like rats.
A Hive Tyrant. A worthy adversary. And if you're wrong, if it's not there, I cannot afford to throw men after a hunch.
Give me 2 squads.
2 squads?
We need to kill the Hive Tyrant, find whoever is jamming us, and get the message inside the relay.
6 men. That's all I can spare. Use them wisely.
Thank you.
The Emperor protects.
Lieutenant Titus,
Receiving.
attend me on the crew deck.
Acknowledged.
And plasma reactors. The intended goal was to achieve peak performance in all engine-related faculties.
I take it the results are positive?
Extremely. Propulsion and power output have been improved by almost 1.6%.
Okay, this is what I was looking for. Okay. I'm glad they got something. Oh man, they got multiplayer too? Oh, yeah. Wow, I really didn't know that all this was in the game. I just wanted to play the story. I wonder how good this is. Okay, so it's like Call of Duty, pretty much. Here's a war. Is that like capture the flag?
Rotate thrust by an inclination of 8.91 degrees.
Maintaining position in relation to
Oh
orders.
man.
Execute
Okay.
my mark.
Next stream, we're doing multiplayer. I'm saying because I'm pre-planning it. Anyways, PV. Wow. Okay. How do we get to that?
If the chaplain wishes to see you because of my transgressions, I will take full responsibility.
I gave no report. I have yet to decide if you require formal penance.
Always did put his brothers before himself. He once shielded me from a Tau ambush. Rail rifle nearly took his arm off along with half my helmet.
Titus, the captain has put great faith in you with this mission. Should you reach the relay, your message to Lord Calgar may determine the course of this war. Choose your words wisely.
You doubt my intentions.
It is your actions I will judge. I need not remind you of the consequences you suffered the last time. If you cannot trust in the will of the Primarch, then you are unfit for this duty.
It seems I am not the only one on this ship with concerns about your intentions.
It is the chaplain's responsibility to ensure our chapter remains pure, not yours.
Your erratic behavior is plain for all to see. And now, I find you have a history of it.
I am doing my duty, as I was then, protecting a system from ruin. This way!
Lieutenant, the squad is ready. We are yours to command, Lieutenant.
The astropathic relay on Abarax is under direct assault. If it falls, so do our hopes of reinforcement. We will engage in a 3-point operation to break the Xenos command, restore Vox, and secure the relay.
We will not fail you.
Not one of us can afford to fail this day. Prepare for deployment. I will transmit mission details on descent.
Approaching drop zone. Prepare for landing.
Lieutenant, it should be us facing the Hive Tyrant.
Talassa can handle it.
They have 3 men. We should be with them, but you have us playing courier.
That message has to get through.
And what exactly is that message?
Speak your mind, brother.
I searched the archives. You were once captain of the Second Company, and then you disappeared over a century ago.
I was serving with the Death Watch.
There would be records.
Not for a Black Shield.
A Black Shield? You would erase your chapter markings.
I would die for these colors.
Then why?
I was accused. It was my penance.
What were you accused of?
Corruption.
Brace for landing.
Move out. Delta Wing, box check.
Iridium here. Still on our gunship. Thalassa has landed, and soon a tyrant will fall.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain Vox reports. Damocles out. The Astropath relay is 4 miles from here. Expect heavy Tyranid presence.
What of the arch-enemy?
Sporadic reports, but they are here.
Over here, brothers.
Damn right! For we are the Cadian Eighth, the most fearsome, tenacious, and relentless bloody men and women that ever crossed the stars! Cadia, our home, lies scattered across the stars! But do we relent? No, sir!
Loading up.
No! For we are vengeance! And we shall bring death to any that threaten the sacred soil of the Imperium! You will give your life in the name of our Holy Emperor! Sir, yes, sir! Will you give your life in the name of all that is good and pure? In the name of our Holy Emperor? Sir, yes, sir! Then take up the Cadian standard and hold it high, proving that everyone will know the name.
You have disgraced yourselves by abandoning your brothers. Your punishment is dishonorable death.
Arcadia!
Squad! Aim! Fire!
Blessed Emperor, I have failed you. I beg of you that you forgive my cowardice.
Entering the Vox blackout, Damocles.
Understood. Damocles out.
The heart of our enemies.
Chiron. If we encounter Chaos forces,
You need not concern yourself with me, Lieutenant.
disappear like that again, and you'll be facing the Master of the Watch.
I understand. Sir, why did you not tell us of your penance earlier?
It was not your business.
And now it is.
You have made it so, through suspicion and intrigue. Open the gates!
They're jammed, my lord. Damage from the last attack.
Stand aside.
Seal the gates behind us.
Yes, my lord. Close the gates!
The relay is ahead.
Spores!
Engage! Listen. One less rabbit.
Spores collapse the bridge. There's no way through. I may have an alternate route.
Proceed.
Transmitting to all specs now. We'll need to clear this debris.
The path is clear.
Damn spores!
The Cadians will make short work of them.
Indeed.
Aim for the legs of those runners.
I think we found our exit. A relay. Our brothers are getting hammered down there. infernal Xenos a fitting burial.
It is not dead.
Enlighten us, Lord Titus.
The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay.
Reports confirm the Lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion is still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead. Our word is bond. This void-spawn behemoth has seen its last day.
Restocking. Another one dead.
Cover my reload. Lay waste to them, brothers.
Ready to deploy special tactics. Going through. Watch for the sighting blast. The door is inoperative. Is there an alternate route?
Yes, but it would add considerable time.
Then we must find the power and restore it.
Destroy the mines before they hit.
This will serve me well.
Declare evidence. Crates found in Sector 55 of the Upper Hive contain 12 volumes of dubiously heretical works. Also recovered. 14 Cantrail-type las rifles. 8 las pistols, various designs. The serial numbers are filed off. Heretical symbols are applied to the surface of the weapons. I am enclosing picts supporting the evidence. Evidence to be destroyed in accordance with invasion protocols. Traces of the cult indicate that it has long since taken root in the Hive. The mere thought that he has reached the highest levels turns my stomach. These officials, bureaucrats, and politicians are so mired in their intrigues that they warmed and nurtured the roots of heresy within their walls. Well, the fire of retribution is already consuming them. The punishment of the Emperor is inevitable. End of record.
We have power. Open the door.
Traitor Astartes! Cut them down!
Their champion lies defeated.
The heretics mean to stop us.
To all appearances, yes.
Elaborate.
The Traitor Legion's legacy of deception goes back 10,000 years. They are masters of it.
They are clearly here to stop Aurora.
I am not convinced. There is more to this, I am sure of it.
Their motives matter not. I will kill them just the same.
Kill them all.
Done so easily.
Changing magazine.
Throwing frag grenade. Seconds away, brother. On your feet, brother.
They never learn. Very good.
I have to reload.
Resupplying.
Heresy and corruption. The Terminates seek to consume that as well. If they kill each other, all the better.
Punch a hole in that terminal.
Frag grenade deployed. to turn around and regroup with the main force.
Titus to Resilient. Requesting Gamma Pad and Hammerfall bunker on my location immediately.
You mean to jump?
Request confirmed. Stand by.
There's our entry.
That's quite a shot.
Damocles to Talassa. Report.
If Talassa fails to take out the Hive Tyrant, then our little excursion was all for naught. We should have remained with the main force.
Why toil in obscurity when there's glory center stage? Hey, Sergeant?
Our brothers are dying while we sneak around in the shadows.
If we fail to send this message, we face a massacre.
Screen is doing that thing again where it's like it's blacking out, so I gotta like restart my TV. With this game, I don't know. It does it. But I gotta pause it sometimes. That's what's up.
You say there will be a massacre. How do you know that? Why else would the traitors be trying so hard to stop us? Our lieutenant said it himself. There's deception at work.
If you got something to say, Sergeant. Damn it.
Ultramarines!
Gabriel, you're not thinking straight!
I could say the same thing.
Damn it, you are an Ultramarine! Now act like one!
Yes, Lord.
Vermin stuff. Well fought, guys. Form a defensive line at that breach.
Yes, my lord. Reinforce the breach.
Moving! I am his until death. Yoke pack engaged.
Space Marines! For the Emperor! The Tyranids have broken through. We will not make an attack.
Target destroyed. Meridian, do you read?
Signal is being jammed, as the captain suspected.
Tell us a report.
The vile Xenos slicks.
Hey, Snake,
Tell us
what's
a
up, man?
cut out. Repeat. Thalassa!
Yeah, wow.
So of our 3 objectives, none have been achieved.
No
This
going
game is
back
pretty
now.
sick, man. I just realized they got a multiplayer in it. I thought it was just a campaign. So next stream, I'm like pretty much tomorrow night. I'm gonna do some multiplayer. Probably pretty bad at first, but nice to have another one that I can play. Pretty much this Helldivers and Rivals, but to have a competitive one, that's gonna be nice.
Repositioning. Ammunition depleted.
Hold up!
Deploying crack grenade.
I'll be damned. Space Marines.
Switching magazine.
Moving!
Jump packs are struggling with all this dust.
Jump pack fouled with dust. We must proceed on foot.
The enemy have breached our lines. Talassa has failed. Lieutenant, what are your orders?
We fight!
At last! Fall to war!
Come on, Talassa.
Do not let them up!
By the numbers!
Crack grenade deployed!
I am death, servant of the Emperor, and you will taste my wrath.
Forward! They never learn.
Is that all of them? Keep on your toes.
Another one dead.
Just
Restocking. Ammunition depleted. Special tactics ready.
Yeah. I like the ball fight from this game, man.
Xenos not Need ammunition. Munitions secured.
What is this?
Talassa.
They killed the Hive Tyrant. They are falling. All of them.
The Hive Tyrant was controlling these underlings via synaptic link. The turmoil you now see among the enemy can mean only one thing. The Hive Tyrant is dead.
Viridian here. If you can hear this, Damocles, we got the bastards.
Excellent work, brother. Any contact with Talassa?
Talassa to Damocles. The alien contaminates our world no longer.
Lieutenant Titus to relay. Area secure. Open the gates. Let's go.
Angels. Is this really happening? The impatient perish first.
Well fought, brothers. I will make sure the captain hears of your deeds.
I need no commendation.
Is that right?
Enough!
Lieutenant, upon completion of this mission, I request transfer to another squad.
I will pass your request to the captain.
For the Emperor!
Shadows glowing at my... Message is 9.
Chambers 2, 9, 18, and 36 are vacant. Unsung. Join the club.
Is this the Xenos doing?
The Hive fleets cast a psychic shadow that tears at the minds of psychers.
Denying worlds in their path the chance to call for aid.
Let us hope we are not too late.
Oh, this is great. Like the Matrix. It's like...
shouldn't be here.
I have a message from Marnius Calgar.
I cannot help you.
It's urgent.
In addition to the shadow cast in the warp by the Tyranids, demonic forces are now poised to attack anyone who opens their minds to the warp.
You would flee from your duty.
I would have you know.
Give me your message. I have it. Let us begin.
My lady, I must protest. The danger is too great.
Silence! There are no guarantees.
What is going on? Who the hell are we working for? Or with?
My lady.
What does she mean? What is this?
I do not know.
You wish to bring Kolgar here that you may kill him! Heretic! Heretic! You will betray us, as you betrayed them on Graiad!
Lies.
Arrest him! He means to kill her!
Lieutenant! Gatriel, I am no heretic.
Is this the Power Stone by himself? He must be stopped!
Kill the heretic! Kill him!
Enough!
Kill him! No!
What have you done?
How gracefully you dance.
The hell? Is this the final boss?
What sickly pleasure to bide beyond the immaterial. My thanks to thee, dear cousin. Titus. So long have I watched thee through a tattered veil.
I assure you it will be brief.
Yes. Let us play the game. The power of the eternal realm is beyond comprehension. You have tasted Just a moment, and you will see the infinite wonder within.
Trying to find the damn ammo.
Time to get up. On the ground.
You are but a flicker in this universe. Your Imperium a single rancid breath in time.
Do not let him! escape? I don't know.
Lieutenant Titus, come in.
This is Titus.
Chaos forces have been detected entering the system. They are going after Aurora. We are leaving for Demerium immediately.
How did you know? I was a boy on Calf when the Word Bearers attacked. I came to know the mark of chaos.
We're returning to the battle barge. I understand your actions, but your suspicions end here. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
I wonder how the multiplayer is gonna be though, 'cause they got the PvP and the PvE. My thing is the loading, man. The loading is kind of, it takes a while. But I mean, it does look good though. I gotta admit, the graphics are pretty good. Oh yeah, it's got some of the longest loading time I've seen for a game.
Brothers, this is Aurora. Within the last few hours, traitor forces have arrived in their hundreds and commandeered the facility.
Commandeered?
Where is Luz?
Inside. They have the facility, Luz, and the power source.
Holy terror.
Perhaps you were right, Titus.
What's our theoretical?
We've diverted all available forces to Demerium, but we're well below full strength. We've prepared an assault, but it has little chance of success, unless we take care of this. They're using it to draw in reinforcements. For every one of them we kill, 2 more show up in their place. It's heavily guarded.
I'll need a combat squad, 5 men.
I can spare 3 men. Next. The enemy seem to be drawing their power from this structure.
What is it?
We don't know. Every attempt to bring it down has failed. Your squad has developed a reputation for unconventional approaches. Any ideas?
I've read of Demerium. It's a burial world. 4,000 years ago, there was a clash between the Ultramarines and the Heretics. The Sword of Atreus, a battle barge wrecked in the fighting, was laid to rest here.
What of it?
Records state that while its body was ruined, its engines burned bright, even as it was interred. It may not fly, but it might ram.
A long shot to say the least.
Worth a try.
Very well then.
Navigation systems are probably dead. We can't afford to miss.
He's right. Someone will need to get close to the target and place a beacon.
Our offensive launches in 90 minutes. The Emperor guide you, brothers.
And you, sir.
Lieutenant Titus, see me on the crew deck at once.
As you wish, Chaplain.
Ensure brothers Chiron and Gadriel are in attendance.
Orbital altitude must exceed 250 miles to avoid debris fields.
That is a long and exposed ride for our Thunderhawks to reach the surface.
This reminds me of Destiny. I used to love that game.
Andromedus, I leave you in command of the bridge.
Captain, I would prefer to join the fight.
I need you here in case the heretics attempt to board this vessel.
If they do, they will not live to regret it.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Using an ancient battle barge as a battering ram. An unorthodox approach.
You disapprove?
On the contrary, it is inspired thinking.
I reluctantly second that. Why reluctantly?
Because it will go to your head.
Titus, I am troubled by a report I have received from the Astra Telepathica. An accusation of heresy.
Her voice was puppeted by her.
The lieutenant will answer.
The Psycho was possessed.
Your sergeant believed otherwise.
I was mistaken.
You attempted to incapacitate your lieutenant.
Thank the Emperor I failed.
And now, the only individual capable of reaching Lord Calgar is dead. By your hands. I will be watching all of you. Should I suspect even a flicker of corruption, I will not hesitate as you did. You are dismissed.
Brother, what was spoken by the chaplain?
We have arrived at the burial. Board Thunderhawks immediately and prepare for assault. Time to go.
The enemy have amassed the majority of their forces in the Numeralian Basin. Thalassa has the warp beacon. Viridian is hoping for a miracle. The rest of us will move to clear the reliquaries around the basin and establish a beachhead. We are facing overwhelming enemy numbers on Demerium. But the heretic filth down there have stirred the wrath of the Second Company. We will inflict upon the traitors such agony, the likes of which they have not seen since the burning of Prospero. They will suffer, they will break, and they will fall. Sons of Gilliman, for the glory of Ultramar!
For the glory of Ultramar!
Brothers, our captain's words need no further embellishment. I will speak only of practical concerns. The heretics will employ absolute deception. You will be assaulted by lies and illusion. The only true ground you will find down there will be each other. Trust only your brothers and your instincts. Now go forth and lay waste to our enemies. For the Emperor!
For the Emperor!
For the Primer!
still got to work in the morning, so I'm going to go for just a little bit longer. I'll be back tomorrow night. A little bit earlier, though. I had some things going on earlier when I got home from work, so I couldn't stream as soon as I wanted to. But I guess I got one. Yeah, I wanna try out this PvP, PvE tomorrow.
You ever done this before? You mean drop through an active combat zone, dodging flak, enemy ships and burning wreckage on the way down? Exactly. No, this will be a first. The Codex Astartes does not support this action. But I am looking forward to it. Stay close. It's almost impossible to regroup if we're separated.
60 seconds.
Helmets! Sir! I must apologize for my actions on Abrax.
Unnecessary.
I fell prey to suspicion. Almost killed you.
When I was a young captain, one of my men questioned my motives. I brushed his concerns aside, and I paid the price. Your suspicions arose because I failed to answer your doubts. As I failed to answer his.
Stand by for suborbital drop.
I'm honored to fight beside you both.
As are we, brother.
You grew up on Calth. Let's say we settle some of that debt today.
Aye, sir.
This is crazy.
We must navigate by sight.
We will make it. Now focus.
Move.
Brother, be careful.
This is one of the most intense flying scenes I've ever seen in a game. Just how realistic this looks. This is crazy. Wow, that was like mind blowing. That was tough too. You see, I almost died there. Wow.
Clear a path.
We shall make short work of these traitors. Quicker than they deserve.
Deploy frag grenade!
Look, wow. I don't even know what I got. I'm in a new campaign. I got like a hammer. What is this? Wow. Oh man, this game is cool. Yeah. He's still. I don't know how I got this hammer, but I'm loving it. I haven't used it yet, though.
Choke back engaged.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, that was great. This is Sparta.
Engaging thrusters.
Man, this game is crazy.
Repositioning. Punch a hole in that terminal.
Enemy down. We must hurry. Without our targeting signal, Talassa's efforts will be for naught. That pillar of corruption perverts the land. Talassa, we are on the ground and moving.
This is the best weapon in the game.
We're approaching the battle barge now.
You are ahead of us. Make contact once the
At least so far. I swung one time and killed like 15 of them in one switch.
Not today.
Redeploying. Moving. Need to reload.
They will not get past us.
Okay. Thunder. And that was just randomly given. I don't. That must be part of the story. 'Cause that was crazy. I'm keeping that.
Very good.
Resupplying. Foul sorcery. Fueling their barriers, no doubt. Redeploying.
treachery and sorcerer!
I shall end these accursed rituals.
Repositioning! Reloading! Better. Engaging thruster!
Come on. Damn TV. Cut out again. Alright, after this part, I'm going to turn it off.
Another altar of corruption.
Destroy it.
Yes, brother.
Changing magazine! Altar destroyed.
Up there! The impact will destroy this whole area. Wait! It is slowing down. Heretic sorcery.
No doubt, but it will get us to our objective.
It is probably a trap.
Time is limited. We must take the risk. Move on to the cathedral.
Proceed with caution.
Thalassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Brothers, are you hearing this? Vox ghosting. Ignore it.
Engaging thrusters. Restocking. Repositioning. Thalassa, transmitting targeting signal now.
Your signal barely registers, but I read it.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Dig in. If we are pushed back, the Atreus will miss its target.
We will not yield a single step. They will not deprive us of seeing that monstrosity fall.
We will find no respite until that tower falls.
Come, you war-tainted bastards, and die!
traitors pour from their bastion.
I spit in your Primarch's wretched eye. Fall before the might of true Astartes!
No victory for you here, demon.
Sword of Atreus primed and locked in.
Lock target now!
Routing signal data through telemetry systems. Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
Munitions secured. Launch! Talasa!
I've lost their box signal. Interference. It could be.
Come on, brother!
Listen. I hear engines. There. The Sword of Atreus lives up to its namesake.
That will buy us time, but we must move swiftly. While the enemy control Aurora, the odds are not in our favor.
Titus, we are detecting a massive energy surge from within the Aurora facility.
Lose.
He must be trying to use the device. Or someone else is. Whatever it is unsanctioned by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Put a stop to it.
Yes, Captain.
Alright guys, I got my favorite weapon. Alright, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, you can hit the like button. If you're new, you can subscribe. And I'll be back tomorrow night. I'm gonna try out the PvP and the PvE. Definitely. I thought it was just a story, but oh yeah, no, this game is great. From what I'm seeing so far, I really like it. Anyways, all right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you next time.